basically following up, collecting it, delivering the paperwork, making sure the estimate is delivered, that they got it, that confirming that they receive it, finding out who is the insurance adjuster or the desk adjuster assigned, making sure that desk adjuster receive it, figuring out if they have any question, if it's clear.
Right.
All this back and forward takes a lot of time.
And you're acting not really for the homeowner. You're acting on behalf of the contractor.
Exactly.
Because that's your client, not the homeowner.
Exactly.
So you want to make sure that they got the contractor's estimate, maybe if there's any questions, and then where are they as far as payment and stuff like that?
Of course, the status of the claim. What is the status? It's on evaluation. Are they pending for coverage? Are they about to pay and approve?
Right.
Also, any revision, because it happens that the insurance company, and just to give any random scenario, could be, hey, look, we're going to settle, but we're not going to cover the portable potty, right? And many times it's just convenient for the contractor just to remove that portable potty and not to charge that and move forward with the claim. Mm-hmm. So we facilitate all that. Obviously, everything goes with our customer approval. We report them all the time, and if they are okay just waiving that charge in order to keep moving forward with the claim,
that actually speeds up the process, because now the contractor has to chase down, like we went through, the adjuster, and now the adjuster has to tell me what they're not paying for, like the situation we had with flood, for example. Right. Now I have to go back to the estimating team, and now they have to make the revision. It'd be great if the estimating team would actually just deal with them directly, like you.
Yes.
And make the revision and then give it to the contractor. Hey, I spoke to the agent, right? We're taking off the porta potty.
Of course.
So that's the customer relations, like consistent basis with them?
Of course.
So when someone hires you for claims management, that portion of the claims management, if they want your team to work on that for them, how long do you chase or stay in communication with the insurance company until the claim is settled?
I love that question. As per our contract, we do have 120 days.
Okay.
Which is 4 months. Keep in mind that typically the insurance companies, they have 90 days to give you a coverage decision. So we go a little bit higher than that. But we never stop there. Okay. We got claims that we have gone after there for 6 months. Remember, we're on the same boat. Right. We want them to pay it. So, yeah, if the contractor obviously, after those 120 days, if we see that it's too hairy, we might recommend the contractor to look for legal advice, a.k.a. an attorney. But we don't give up on the case. We keep following up. We keep trying to get any status, any condition, and we push until definitely there's nothing else to do.
Right. And these contractors with insurance jobs, they're out, again, running their business.
Yep.
Doing estimates, getting new business, working with new customers, moving on to different projects. And then those are lingering projects. So instead of them picking up the phone and time blocking an hour or two out of their day to follow up on people owing them money or things that are just unsettled, right? You guys are doing that for them while they're out in the field doing their job, and they get a status report on that, correct?
Yep.
Of that process of what's going on, so they don't have to worry about it. They know twice a week that claim's being followed up on. It's not just going to fall on deaf ears and squeaky wheel gets the grease. So these insurance companies say, oh, these guys keep calling 2 times a week. We need to move this along because it's top of mind for them. So the follow-up is great. Any business, you have to follow up, right? So if the insurance company, if you don't follow up with them, they're not going to pay, or they're just going to take forever anyway. So, it's a great service.
Now I got to pay for a full-time employee just to follow up.
Right. Well, your admin has to follow up, and you have to task it to somebody to do. That's being done by your company.
Yeah, it takes the time away from other tasks. Then.
Correct.
And not only that, when you're depending on that employee, it's not only how much he's costing you on salaries. Many times they need workers' comp. You need to jump all these hoops.
For sure.
And keep in mind that guy probably is on an hourly rate. We are not. We are on a production rate. We pay per estimate. We get paid per estimate.
One fee.
1 unit.
1 unit.
Per job.
Yes, exactly. And we have seen I believe this happens on any industry, whenever you go hourly, it gets harder to track down how proactive it's going to be. Not only that, I hear it all the time. Tomorrow, my contract, I had this estimator, been working great with him for the last 2 years. He just ghosted on me. I don't know where he is. He retired. He got sick. He went and he did his own stuff. You're depending from that person.
Yeah.
if you're training an employee and if you're investing on his training, you get him licensed on Xactimate, you still depend on that guy. That
Sure.
guy is going to get sick one day. That guy is going to retire one day. We have been here for years.